Welcome back to College Football 25! Let's go! Oh, let's get right into it. Purdue, you're going down, baby! Oh, man. Yeah, I had to take a break yesterday. Wasn't feeling good at all. Wasn't feeling good at all. Well, guess what? I'm feeling great now. Sorry that my webcam's a little blurry, but you could get the gist of what's going on with my face. I'm not getting the camera to be all super close to me just to clear it up. It's a small window. It's not really that important. So I apologize for that. Leave a comment if you think I'm wrong. I'm sure you will. We're going with the all reds today, because that's what I'm wearing. We're gonna destroy the Boilermakers. They're going down. Oh, I can't believe we're about to just... We're almost there. We're almost there. 3 more games after this one.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. His offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the man they'll try to best player on offense.
Whoa. They could add some more in-game music. Not like actual songs, but band renditions of actual music. Because it does get old just hearing the same one over and over again. But I also have played at my stadium a ton, so I don't know if it's based on the stadium you're in. Because to be real, that is pretty much all that Ohio State does. Sit down, boy! So some people were telling me, why don't you play online against other people? Because I'm enjoying the fact that there's a football game from ESPN or EA that is actually fun to play the Dynasty mode on. You never get that. So I'm enjoying it while I can. Oh, but you don't know what you're gonna do against the other players online. I'm not competitive in that way. I don't think playing against a guy that you can't look up and down and step up to as competitive advantageous. It's just not. The guy could be botting you. He could have cheats. I don't care about competing online. Now, if I'm in a tournament in person, that's different. I like playing with as much realistic feel as I can. That's why I don't do streaks every single play. I like running routes, throwing to my open guy.
That's a really nice throw. You think about being the starting quarterback at The Ohio State University, all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense expects from you. This is
get off of him!
You've seen that now.
Get off of him!
This guy has the skill set. That's why he's out there on the field right now.
So I guess there's been this influx of Xbox Series S purchases due to this being the first sports game to not even release on previous generation. The fact it took till the 2025 series of sports games to not release on a stupid console that's been dead since 2020 is absurd. 5 seasons of games have come out on the PS4 and Xbox One, along with the PS5 and Series X and S. Now, what I think is pathetic is I get it. I'm not going to tell people how to spend their money. The Xbox Series S is a waste of money. It has gotten to the point where there are graphical differences. Frames per second.
On the run, it's McCoby.
I mean, come on. Like, this game I hear is running at 28 frames per second.
You know, runs
A
like this,
sports game
like a boxer in a boxing match.
on the
Obviously,
Xbox
it's
Series
not a
S.
punch, but these are body
I don't know this for
blows.
sure. Like, I haven't done the test myself. I've heard it's running at 28 frames per second.
I love those guys that are willing to
Mine's running at 89
does it right here, man.
currently,
Lays out, that ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying
which
out.
could also be I had the boost mod,
Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
so that could be inaccurate as well. But at least it's going to be 60.
Looking to throw, it's Card. Misses receiver
I
there. It's
just-
incomplete.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans
Pay the extra money,
because
get
it
the
messes
Series
with the
X.
snap count. It messes
You
with
will not
communication,
regret it.
and it can really
Now then, if you're buying an Xbox Series S as your bedroom streamer, so in other words, you got your game room with your Xbox X, and then you have your bedroom where if you're wanting to wind down and play some games while you do,
And the punt will hit at the one, just a little too far.
then yeah, get a Series S. Stream it from your room. But don't have that as your main console.
Fast
I'm
motion
also
to
an
the
advocate
offense.
for
Wants
physical
to throw on
media,
first down. And they can't connect.
so don't have that as your console. Did I finally get a pass interference? Wow, that's the first one in all 9 games. Holy cow.
Too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Ibuka. And they get him down at the 43, but this is a kind of explosive play.
Now that was a play.
That completion delivers a first down. Here's the handoff. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Wide out in motion. He's back to throw on second down. It's complete. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Fires into traffic, is picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is obviously not a great
I
start.
should have
for
scouted this
quarterback.
team.
2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a
I didn't
much
realize
better
this team had good hands.
They'll go to
Like,
the ground.
teams with bad hands,
And how about
you can force it in there and not have to worry about it. Teams with good hands, you can't force it in there. They'll intercept it every time.
Thirds of this place trying to help their defense. Trying to impose their will with the run. Hard running there. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. To throw, it's Card. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play.
So anyways, talking about the Xbox Series S and in relation to this game, why did no one do a bundle? There should have been college football, PlayStation 5, or Xbox Series S bundles.
If they can
Because I remember the thing that got me into the Xbox One was the Madden bundle. I think it was Madden 17. No. It would have been Madden 13. 14. Madden 14 bundle. Right? Is what got me the Xbox One. And then the Xbox One S was due to the Madden 17 bundle. Why not do a bundle? People buy these bundles a lot. They like the special editions. Now that's another thing. We don't see, yeah, the Spider-Man one did it, but we don't see special Xboxes anymore since the Halo Infinite. Give us a leather football wrapped Xbox Series X bundle. You could literally make it look like a football. Give it a stand and everything. It's just a missed opportunity, in my opinion. I held on to that ball way too long.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
I'd say a bunch of room is an understatement, sir. I would say something inappropriate, but that's not what this channel's for. Oh, come on. They got me on a hold when I was that far past the line. Come on. Ah!
That big play for the offense will be nullified by a penalty, and if you want to frustrate your coaches, yeah, that's the way to do it. On the run, it's Judkins. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end.
So frustrating.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds.
Open runway ahead.
See you, losers.
10. Touchdown, Ohio State. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a
That's so frustrating.
running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and
Those first two interceptions were so frustrating.
these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision,
Here's something I just realized. The weather there is what the weather outside of my apartment is right now, which I think is awesome.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a
Alright,
little monotonous.
let's do this. Time to get serious.
And their defense is starting to get a little
Time to get serious.
putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse,
Got my Dr. Pepper. Shout out Asmongold.
you know what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen.
I'm sorry, you heard me right. Oh, it just sucks. Like, I get it. When you're a gamer, like a pure gamer, like a WoW gamer, football's not going to be your thing. But it sucks that Asmongold's not going to be a part of the college football streaming phase. Oh! Oh! Computer, switch off the computer! Oh!
Not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work.
The way I just ate that red vine, does that remind you of a movie? The way the cockroach guy eats his humans.
He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line.
Jackrabbit?
And he's brought
Okay, yeah, we're
down
throwing in the
at
end zone.
scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area the field.
Touchdown, baby!
Touchdown, Buckeyes!
But yeah, it does suck. Like, I would love to watch Asmongold give an attempt at college football 25. The dude would lose so many times. He would treat throwing interceptions in this game like losing to Melania over and over again.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
I legit think that if it got to the point where he was throwing interceptions every play, he would do the thing where he throws his controller and slaps himself in the face. Also, guarantee you, he would rely on controller. Can't play this with mouse and keyboard. Not that well. I mean, obviously, you can make it work. People beat Elden Ring with the Guitar Hero controller. You can make it work. But it's not fun.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Purdue offense heads back out to the
CJ Jackson!
chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success.
For those of you who might be wondering, I'm wearing a 97 jersey, red, and I've got an Ohio State blanket. So to say that CJ Jackson is not my favorite player, you'd be insane.
Make something happen on this side of the football.
Looking to throw for it.
I can't wait till next year on this season because CJ Jackson will be the starter.
For the first down.
It's going to be awesome.
Momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Trying to find his man on first down. He makes a catch.
Burke, you got to jump that route. That's why you'll never be Asante Samuel.
Moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw.
Got him!
Comes out. What a disaster.
Got him!
Finds a little space.
Go Igbenogson, go! Go Igbenogson, go! Woo! Bye!
With the scoop and score. They want to finish the season strong.
He's wearing his shut helmet. I hate shut helmets. All about Riddell. I've got literal proof of that around my apartment. I got 6 Riddell helmets sitting around. 0 shut helmets. Shut is... There's a reason why it's a couple letters away from a certain word. Gosh darn it!
How could that happen? He misses the extra point. They're just
I really can't stand field goal kicking. How touchy it gets, I mean. It's an awesome method. It's way better than previous years. Because it actually makes it difficult, but on extra points it should not be that fast.
Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some.
I had to laugh. Some guy posted a documentary about Skip Bayless. I was just dying. He's like, oh, the Skip Bayless Undisputed show ended because the viewers went down. The viewers went down. I guess people just don't like the morning sports things anymore. I was like, okay, then why did the Carton show of all shows, worst show on TV, go up in viewers last year? It's because they realized Skip is a liar. I'm gonna leave it at that. But he has been caught many times lying about who he is.
No doubt. Every
Period.
play caller is dialing up.
You can do the reading between the lines on that. But for me, he has lost litigations on being disingenuous. Not anything like character like destroying, nothing like that. but he's been shown to be a liar. And that's, I said, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to get into an attack on this guy's character. I'm a liar. We're all liars. But there's levels to that. And so people got tired of his lies. His lies. People probably won't like my lies. We all lie. Period. Period. And that's why it had nothing to do with the viewership. It's just not being fans of his time slot. Viewers went down because the way he treated, let's just say, the people that were co-hosts with him. We'll leave it at that. Says one thing about how he feels about them, treats them another way. We'll leave it at that. That's funny because I totally see this clip popping up. Some nothing YouTuber, nothing Twitch guy with less than 100 followers. You totally see this popping up on Sports Wars or something. Nobody claims Skip Bayless is such and such. I never said that. I said you read between the lines. But the way he treats his hosts, when he says one thing about them and treats them another, that's all you need to know. That is why Undisputed is no more. So I had to laugh at that documentary saying, oh, people just didn't like the time slot. It was too early in the morning. Yet the Carton Show, which airs before his, viewers went up. Yeah. Okay. End of the day, Skip gave him the opportunity, but Shannon Sharpe made Undisputed. Period. And I can't stand some of Shannon Sharpe's politics or his opinions, but I don't have to respect him and to point out that he made Undisputed what it is. When Skip raised his voice against Richard Sherman, because Richard Sherman was talking about the hip drop tackles, I was livid. I was like, the hypocrisy needs to be shown. It needs to be exposed. Richard Sherman, again, a player who played on teams that I can't stand, but I recognize your ability. I see you. And I stand up for what happened to you. Spider, 2Y banana. I remember that was on Madden 05. I think it was Madden 05 that Spider 2Y banana was on.
Worked on it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And he missed it. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead. And they did not. The lead is huge. Looking to go up top on first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Boilermakers will kick it away to crank up the second half. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He wastes no time and comes out.
So what I've heard is that Max Kellerman is going to invite Skip for a talk, I think, for like an interview. Some people have said that, now this is still very early process of being out there. Max would deny it at this point, but I've heard this is true. Some people are saying it's going to go above that he's going to invite him to be his co-host. But as far as I know, Skip's ties with ESPN are burned. His bridges are burned. So, I don't know. What I've never understood is you get Fox News, Fox as a whole, trying to claim they're this conservative platform. But then they had multiple shows that were sports that instead of being like what the world wants, where we have sports focus on sports like conservatives would, instead they hire liberal reporters and stuff like Skip Bayless that just did nothing but bring politics into it. I want to hear about sports.
The Buckeyes are on the move. They'll try the run.
But yeah, like I said, it was always amazed me that Skip was even going to work for Fox and say Fox is great. I still laugh that he had Fox spend, I think it was $3 million to have Lil Wayne produce another Undisputed song. And it lasted a whole year. Like Fire Song. Lil Wayne is the epitome of just an absolute loser with some talent that resonated with people, producing horrible songs that were just that then later in his career, after all of his fame, turned into an absolute artist. Absolute musical genius. He's the epitome of that. So the Undisputed songs, even though they were about hyping up Skip Bayless, they were fire. But it's hilarious that he has Lil Wayne do this Undisputed song, calling Skip untouchable, and it lasted a year without Shannon Sharpe. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. I've called out Fox hiring liberal people and then talked about conservatives. I'm neither. I'm middle of the road, which to me, I think middle of the road people want to hear about politics even less than Republicans would in their sports, because we're here to escape the world. We're here to escape the back and forth between two groups that it's all a sham anyways. Like, you can't tell me these pro-gun, anti-gay people, supposedly, are all pro-gun and anti-gays. Well, although it's not even really that anymore with the Conservative Party, with the Republicans. Republicans aren't even really anti-gay anymore. They're anti-trans, being instilled into children, not in adults. Like, they don't care about that either. But they're anti-indoctrinating children about it. But I can't even really say they're anti-LGBT anymore. The liberals won't want you to know that. But being middle ground, I can't think that back then, a few years ago when they all were, that they were all that way. Just because you're pro-gun doesn't mean you have to be anti-LGBT back then, you know? If you're getting what I'm trying to say about that a few years ago, that's how it really was you had to be anti-gay if you were or if you were pro-gun. It's just never made sense to me. So for me, I've always been pro whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy. If you're a grown adult, do what you want to do. Period. And so I've always been middle ground because of the fact that both sides are extremes. You're either all this or you're all this. And then you're not welcome in either if you have mixing views. And that to me was not okay. It's just not. Like, to be a conservative, you have to be anti-abortion in all things. Well, I'm sorry. If it's going to kill the mom, abort the baby. Period, though. Nothing above that.
The Buckeyes will try to put
because
one
the
on the
mom
board
would
on
need to
first
be
and
there
goal.
for the baby, in my opinion, anyways. But if the baby can be delivered safely, don't kill the baby. Deliver the baby and then adopt it out or something if the mom's no longer viable to take care of it. So I'm not going to get too deep into that. I'm just saying that I have middle of the ground rules. So with my previous comments about calling Skip liberal and all that, that doesn't mean I'm conservative. Don't get that. Do not get that mixed up. Us middle ground people call y'all conservatives and liberals too. Period. Anyways, it's also not any of your guys' business, but I just wanted to clear that up because I don't want everyone to do what they do to Asmongold, where anytime he makes a comment, all of a sudden he's far this, far that. Asmongold is as middle of the ground as I am, most likely. Yes, I talk about Asmongold a ton because he's my hero of, what do you call it, Twitch. Like, not the way he lives his life, but what he is. This guy that's just not your typical guy becoming successful on the platform, and I think that's really, really cool. So he inspired me to give this a shot. So yeah, I'm going to talk about him a ton. I actually just watched the Oompaville documentary on Asmongold, and I thought it was hysterical. But I hear some Asmongold's fans are like losing their mind about it. I'm like, y'all know what he says in the eyes of criticism? He laughs at it. He laughs his butt off at it. And you bet your bottom dollar he's going to do a stream of watching the video. And he'll laugh at it. Stop speaking for Asmongold. You don't speak for him. So stop trying.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more.
This was mine and my best friend's play, favorite play growing up. It's called Texas on Madden 05. Loved it. You know, it said, how are you going to defend it? The linebacker's got to back up to guard the tight ends. This guy's going to come in under the linebacker, and he's going to get the first down. And it was so true.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll give it to the back. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they'll finally bring him down.
Luka is insane.
Huge play. From the red zone, it's Judkins. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
Oh, baby.
Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at
The cheerleaders actually change. Wow, they go into warm clothes in the cold weather. That's awesome.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive.
Even the fans do.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down.
That is
without
so
getting it into the
cool.
end zone. Let's it fly. Oh man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's third down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Points, and more things. This offense.
Come on, show me the replay, because that was hilarious. Watch what their defensive corner is doing. He's running from the opposite side of the field. Alright, I guess I gotta show you. Which means he'll be out of breath. Come on, where's the replay? Watch this crud. Look at this. Look at that. So there was no way he had a chance. He had no chance. That's hilarious.
Might have been in this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback.
Time to run this clock out.
Great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to
Time to run the clock out.
Job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Huh. So you can't change it to accelerate the clock and all that, like you can on Madden. Very interesting.
Give as they work on that clock. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because
deal with it.
It ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack.
Oh well,
you gotta do something.
That's your problem. You want it to stop? Stop it.
Guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
That's a cool formation.
It's Judkins. And he's brought to the
That's a really cool formation.
For the 1st down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
To the ground. He's got it again. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
That was awesome.
Exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock.
Trying to pop my neck.
Ball on the ground, keep that thing
Come on. I used to be able to do that on command. I can't anymore. You know why? Because I broke my neck. Yep, I broke my neck when I was 29? 28? I was 28. No, I was 29. 28 turning 29 because it was during COVID.
This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play?
So I have leukemia, and I got COVID in 2020. And it was the week after I was like healing from COVID. And I fainted in the shower. And I fell and hit it was one of those tub showers. I fell and hit my neck on the side of the tub. And I broke the C3. So this is C3. Ever since then I've had vertigo. Because I got a concussion too. I have permanent vertigo now. Not all the time. I get, like that time I didn't get it, but like most of the time when I look up, world starts spinning, or I'll lay down, world starts spinning. And ever since then I haven't been able to pop my neck. It's probably a good thing because it would probably re-break. Or pinch a nerve or something, you know? Now that it's out of whack. So it's probably a good thing.
Has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Alright, well, this game's over. We're not going to play this play. We're going to let the clock run out. So, fly, Eagles, fly. Have a wonderful life. Thanks for watching. And until next time, do something good today. Thank you so much for watching. Just for those of you stuck around through that part, we are going to run the play.
They'll try to pound their way in. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're
But
at
that's
the end
it.
of the game.
Thanks again for
This is what
watching.
you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it.